and they were trying to go look at a vehicle, and then all of a sudden they got hit, and their car was getting
Hmm.
towed. Like their tow truck got marked for violation.
There is
So-
tow truck drivers out there that will deliberately drive into your car to push it into an illegal spot and then call in a tow. But these people are being dealt with.
Yeah, well, like I said, we don't, to each their own.
But yeah, I think it's a kind of a little bit of petty to go after a tow driver who's just doing their job. Because if anything, you should go after the person that is, kind of calling it in for your legally parked
Nino,
car. But it is a thing for the courts.
What's the
and not
tea?
for
You know what's going on?
Well, I
What's
want
going
you
on,
to.
dude? What happened?
What do you think happened?
I think that Vinny did some dumb shit and you're mad at him, and now you're trying to punish him.
This guy is so like it's talking to a fucking brick wall. Like,
What happened? What did he say?
so I call him, right, and I'm like, listen, I think we need to discuss like pricing so we're not undercutting everyone. And this guy is on his fucking high horse, like, well, I got like my own our model, this and that, like we got our own sanitation crew and like this and this, and it's just like get off your fucking high horse. I'm calling you so that we can all eat. And like he just doesn't want to have that conversation. Like I honestly think, and he kept, I don't know how to put this. It sounded like his entire conversation was based on assumption as to how my business works. And every time I'd like try to point at like explain how my shit's working, he's just the ego's too big with this guy. I don't know what to say. So
I mean,
it was such
a
fucking useless conversation that like, now he did say, okay, he's gonna go and talk to his guys or whatever, but he literally blew off everything that I was trying to say. He was literally blowing off everything I was saying.
Yeah.
With this
That's what
like
happened to me, like, a
presumption,
month ago, dude.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. He either thinks I'm like scheming or somehow thinks he's got some like magical like formula that like works for him. Like, and I'm just like, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna, make a point, and I'm just gonna match, if not exceed, the prices while I got people around, and
Yeah, might as well.
make a point. And then, if he comes back, and lo and behold, I put up a tweet and people are, posting it, and next thing you know, he gives me a phone call. He just doesn't want to have a fucking honest conversation. It's frustrating.
True. The last time I tried to talk with him, like a month ago, back when he opened Popular, I tried to have an earnest conversation. I went down there in good faith. I was like, hey, Nino, let's work this out. Or no, hey, Vinny, let's work this out. Let's make both of these shops work, because there's always room for two. And he's like, you're just desperate, and you're just coming down here because you just fucking want to kill us, our competition, and you're just a fucking piece of shit, and blah blah blah. And like, the guy is fucking delusional, Like, I don't know how we're gonna be able to work with him. Remember when we sat down and had a meeting?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, this is great. Let's all work together. This is awesome. And then the first thing that he did was he went and undercut us by even more. Remember that? We had a meeting at your shop.
Yeah, I don't know what the angle is. Like, I don't think he realizes, like, I can literally, like, as far as my shit set up right now, like, I've already made enough money that I could just start doing free repairs.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, listen, I could probably match you and do $56 per part repairs too. So, I mean, I could.
That's what I tried explaining that. I was like, yo, but like, if like he wouldn't even tell me what his prices were. Like, he's keeping everything close to the chest. Like, I'm trying to like make some like master plan. I genuinely don't know what the fuck is going through his head. Like, there is zero. He even said in the thing, like, I don't, like, he goes, I don't care if you tell Mary this, something. I'm like, why would, like, what? Like, where is any of this coming from? Like, have I given you even a single reason? Like, even with this whole, like, thing that was going on between you and him, I stayed the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
right?
Of course you didn't.
And I have no reason to be in it. But he's throwing it at me like, I don't fucking know. Like,
here's what I think the thing is. I think him and his shop are so obsessed with us at Mosley's. Like, I'm sure you've seen all the shit they do on Twitter all day. Like, it's constant. I think that they are so incensed and so upset at the idea that working with you could be at least somewhat, maybe not even like beneficial, but not harmful to me.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it. I think they're that spiteful and that like upset about me. I think they're doing literally everything just to try and fuck Moses over. But the thing is, like, we don't care. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, they're the ones that are kind of fucking themselves at the end of the day. Like, my guys are loyal. They're happy. They're eating still.
Give me
you know?
just
like,
1 second, Mary.
Sure.
Hey.
Cool. Hey, sorry. I just want to see if we can grab some parts before you.
Yeah. How many pots do you guys need?
I could use.
Good.
Well,
I could use with
actually, you guys need to become master mechanics. Otherwise, it's pointless to repair.
I mean, we're just saying, well, I told Eve then if you want to talk to her and have her hold on to some stuff when, like, yesterday, you know what I'm saying, when you went around, because I was the only person and I was getting calls to do it.
Oh shit! Okay, text me how much you need and I'm gonna get them for you.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go do some Mosleys and we'll link up.
All right, easy. All right, I'll catch you guys.
All right,
And Cap, I'll give you a call in a bit. All right, get your ads up if you haven't already.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right, appreciate you.
Oh, even though we're not master mechanics?
Yeah, 100%, because you just forward it, you know? Sorry about that.
How good.
Chappie, thank you for 13
like,
months.
Ultimately, I don't know what to say about them. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. We just gotta keep pushing forward, I guess.
I don't think I've been more frustrated coming from, like, there was no reason for me to be frustrated. But, like, after those calls of, like, hey, let's make sure that we're not fucking each other conversation, I feel like I'm asking him for, like, a favor here or something. Like, that's how he's taking it. Like, I'm asking him for a fucking favor. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of how he goes.
I brought up too. I brought up like other shit too. Like, hey, we start selling fucking lockpicks and like crowbars, and we start doing it at cost just because we can. Like, that's gonna end up fucking you over. And I don't know what he's thinking. I genuinely don't. Now, hopefully, he comes back with a call. But like, that was a snaky ass fucking conversation. If I ever saw one.
It just sounds like you're getting the Vinny experience I've been getting for the last few weeks. You know, so.
Yeah, I
mean, that's just how all of his conversations with me have gone as well.
I
mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do, honestly. Like, how are we supposed to like manage with someone who just literally wants to hurt everyone?
He's on some copium too. Like, you know, he fucking yoinked my entire business model originally. You know, the whole thing with the honest repairs and this and that. The motherfucker's literally just yoinked that shit. I think he genuinely.
Their ads are so fucking cringeworthy too. Come get honest repairs at like affordable prices with truthful mechanics, and we'll be earnest with you.
Yeah, I just don't understand. The guy was bitching about fucking like undercutting shit and people scamming, and this guy's selling crowbars for like fucking 500% profit.
It's insane, dude.
So like, where is the honesty? No, you're just scamming some people and then bring the parts down so you have people coming through. How is that business model make any fucking sense?
I don't know. I don't know if it does make sense.
Then the thing that was like really throwing me off a fucking beat, and this is why I can't fucking like feel like I can't trust this guy, is that he was lecturing about this whole thing about like how he wants to work with like, you know, separate sanitation unit, this, that, and whatever, and he was talking shit about it. And now he tells me today that he's got his own sanitation crew. Like, and he's not, he would genuinely listen. I'm like, I literally got links to 3 of them. Like, I could go ask him to, you know, bring down their prices. Like, I genuinely want to just go and, I don't know. I'm fucking losing it, Mary. I'm fucking losing it.
I understand. You now know how I've been feeling for the last 2 fucking weeks. So, I know I can empathize completely. There's a lot of ways that we could do it.
There is.
Kind of depends on how fucking scorched earth you want to go.
Oh, I was thinking like red button shit. I mean, that's why I originally did the let me just match the prices, and the fact that I immediately got a phone call like was telling to me. Like, it was instant.
Yeah.
Like instant the moment that tweet comes out. Like to me it's just, I don't know. It's frustrating when you're trying to work with someone and they're just, I don't know, having that kind of attitude.
Yeah, I mean, what are we supposed to do? He clearly doesn't want to work with us, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
It is what it is, right? Like, we just kind of have to kind of like maneuver around him. I mean, if he's charging like 75 for a repair, which is what they advertise on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like that's not even that hard to match and beat either.
It's not. I don't know what he's thinking right now. Like his entire conversation, well, our overhead this and like our price is that, and I'm like, where do you think, like, what do you think, like, I think he thinks he's getting better prices than we are or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the guy's delusional. I think he thinks that like we're paying like $1,000 for material or some shit.
Between us, I'm sitting on 200,000 on pots and material right now. Like
$200,000 worth of materials.
And pots.
What the fuck? Holy shit, Nino! What the fuck?
Yeah,
I try to keep my overhead low. I usually say like 40 to 50 grand.
No, I know material prices are gonna. Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is like my entire business model is for setting up for the future, you know. So I don't got to be around and my shit's sustained. Like it's like for longevity, and that's why I'm like annoyed by this, because I don't fucking go buy fancy cars. I don't go and do this and that. I'm not saying, by the way, that's not a dig at you, Mary.
No,
my point is like I'm
My wife
reinvesting
bought me that
everything
car.
back at hell yeah.
I didn't even buy it myself. She bought it for me.
It's just I don't know. It's like people are only gonna be happy for so long. If sanitation ain't making money, mechanics ain't making money, why the fuck should Group 6 drivers, and that's the whole thing, why the fuck should Group 6 drivers and all these other, like, you know, straight to government jobs be making more than mechanics? That's
100%.
the entire premise.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
It literally makes no sense. I mean, my guys will stand here all day, like, and they even have the benefit of Mosley's to help them out on the side. You know, make like a couple hundred here and there, and they'll probably make like $1,000 to $2,000 a tsunami. Like they'll literally stand here for 12 fucking hours, and it's not even that they don't get customers; they just make like fucking nothing per customer. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man.
I
don't understand how he thinks this is gonna work long term.
I don't know. Like, I think in his vision, like somehow he's gonna, like, his guys are gonna be just working for free. I don't think he understands that he's fucking everybody else.
It's true, yeah. I mean, like, they can't work for free forever.
No, they can't.
They can't. They don't have a choice.
The thing too is, like, when we had this conversation a while back, you know, we were talking about like business license and shit. Yeah, there's only a handful of us that are probably going to end up with a business license. Who fucking knows? Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, like, you know, is that doesn't change the paradigm.
Yeah.
Like, what is he going to subsidize robbing banks next?
I will say this. I've had a chat with a few people from the most likely soon-to-be mayorship. And they're very aware of the anti-competitive practices that are in force at the moment. And they think those are very unfavorable in terms of getting a business license.
Yeah.
So I think it's highly likely that he won't even get a business license when it does come time.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a little bit, and then I'm just going to stop making moves because I don't got time for this headache. I really don't.
I agree.
And
that's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been ignoring him. I'm just doing the same as we always have been.
Yeah, but that's not healthy. You know what I mean? And that's what's frustrating. I don't want to be a part of a market where, you know, there's so much conflict over dumb shit.
True.
That's kind of where it is.
We're kind of in like a spaceship paradox where essentially there's a fucking idiot holding like a fucking deranged lunatic that's holding onto the airlock, threatening to shoot us all into space, and we have to kind of like keep him calm down before he does it. You know, like it's kind of got us like hostage here a little bit. I mean, not really, but sort of. Like we basically can't like operate fully until he fucks off or he fixes his shit.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think, you know what, you know, it was brought up in a meeting with some of the mayor people earlier. I think there's some of this shit needs to be perhaps regulated. Otherwise, you know, yeah, I don't know. But we'll see how it ends up playing out. I was going to call you, by the way. Don't get too frightened by the prices. This is just, part of me is just like, I'll just do low prices while Popula's open. You know what I mean? And then make all the money at like the other, you know, 15 hours of the day.
My guys mainly don't really make their money on repairs at the moment. Like they do like Mosey's and pairs and like the sales commissions we give out to our sales staff or to our mechanics as well. Like No, they're fine. Like they're chilling right now. I think a lot of them understand that we're just waiting till Vinny dies before things really take off.
Very true.
So they're fine. They're in good spirits, and they're not upset about the pricing at all. Because no, like no shade to you guys, but like you guys aren't even open 24/7, and neither is Vinny. So
True.
they still get plenty of work even when you guys aren't around. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong about that.
yeah. So I mean,
All
like
right.
they're holding on for now. Like they're doing good. I got like literally 8 employees here right now just chilling. So we're all good. Don't worry
Understandable.
about it.
All right.
See, if you keep doing your thing, like if you want me to, I could probably throw my hat in there in a little bit. I have to get some more materials first before I can, but I'm willing to help you out if you want.
I mean, I'm gonna see if he comes back. I just want shit I just want shit to just make sense. Otherwise, telling my mechanics to be like, hey, this is a waste of time, right? Because of this delusioned fucking bullshit. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. Something to consider as well. We do have to consider his margins. Like if he actually is getting materials like $2 to $3 per,
Mm,
he actually probably could sustain just fine at like 40 to 50 apart
yeah.
and like not like make money, but like sustain himself. And
Yeah.
this guy is delusional enough to actually do it and think that he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I think
But
that's what it is.
but the most important thing for me is essentially I'm trying to kneecap his crowbar business. I don't know if you noticed that we're selling them for way cheaper than him, and we're gonna keep bringing that price down. Like
That's
we're gonna keep
probably, and I've got access to those too. And I was thinking about doing the exact
yeah,
same thing, is just eat for free, burn him out of business. But
exactly.
he's got to get rid of that fucking ego of his and have an honest fucking conversation for once.
100%.
Otherwise, I'm in a very similar spot where my guys don't give a fuck. They just love being mechanics. And if that means, everything's for free for a little bit, just to make a point, then so be it.
Yeah, so fucking be it.
All right.
I think a lot of I think both of our shops come on the same page. We fucking can't stand this Vinny shit. So
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you, Mary.
yeah, of course, you too. If
You
you ever
take
need
care.
anything, if you want to like coordinate strategies, just give me a shout, and I'm happy to work with you. Okay. All
Will do.
right, take care, Nina. Bye.
Bye.